U.S. military launches strikes near Hormuz. They're bombing. Americans are attacking. So this is happening right now. This is new. So the United States military has carried out attacks in the Strait of Hormuz region. So we did get the love tap that we were waiting for. Wow. Okay. So this is in response to the. This was in response to the project. The attack on the. So, Monkey, your mic is open. I'm hearing myself back. Can you close your mic?
I
Uh,
apologize.
Yes, so guys, this is in response to the projectile that was thrown by the IRGC or somebody within the Islamic Republic at the commercial Singaporean ship, commercial ship. So we were wondering if the United States will respond. We did earlier get Truth Social post by President Trump. We were wondering if this means that there's going to be a response or not. We were disappointed that there wasn't a response yet, and people were suggesting that there's not going to be a full-on military confrontation with the Islamic Republic. I ask, would there be at least a love tap? Like, it would be ridiculous if there is zero response. I understand why President Trump wouldn't want to right now go back to full-scale military operations, but can there be at least a small response, because it's ridiculous for the Islamic Republic to violate the MOU like this, and President Trump confirming in his Truth Social post that this is a violation of the ceasefire agreement and not responding at all. So, according to this report that just came out, American officials announced that the United States military has targeted objectives in Iran in the Strait of Hormuz region, which is really good. I saw some people saying in the chat that there will, yeah, I think Samantha was saying that there's not going to be even a love tap, but we did get that, because so that's good. This is going to this is really good, because at least this means that the narrative, the propaganda from the Islamic Republic that we did this and United States had zero responses, is now, it's now not going to work. So, any thoughts on this? This is developing as we're speaking. So, did anybody put a two in the chat?
Oh, I put the first two in. I was just going to remind you that your friend in the morning and I
Mhm.
agreed that that this would indicate something's coming because he just said what it was. Usually he says what it was, and he did. Now he just said what it was. You're gonna find out what he did, and we did.
Right.
Next on this,
No, no. Let me give you more credit. Yeah, exactly. You and Kave earlier today in our show said, because I read President Trump's Truth Social, let me read it, saying the Islamic Republic of Iran shot at least four one-way attack drones at ships transversing the Strait of Hormuz. One of the drones solidly hit the upper deck of a large and very expensive cargo carrying ship. Damage was done, but the ship was able to proceed on its way. We knocked down three other drones. Obviously, this is a foolish violation of our ceasefire agreement, President Donald J. Trump. When I saw this Truth Social post, I was wondering why there is no threat. Usually, President Trump follows up with a threat, and there is no threat. And Kave and you, credit to be you guys, saying like, usually when there's no threat, something actually does happen. So, and something did happen. So, yeah, you were right about that. So, Monkey, go ahead.
I want to take a little monkey victory lap over here for me and our friend Kave. Hey, we were right. I also said it at the beginning of the show. Hey, we have to trace exactly where this came from. We have to take satellite picture, and it was pretty far, so we got to like kind of follow it back to where it was from. And I'm gonna take a little monkey victory lap here for me and our friend Kave. Say yeah. Earlier in the show, I also said, look, give it 24 hours. I mean, it might happen. There might be a little spank. I think they got a little spanked. next on next on this topic, we have Samantha. Samantha, are you with us? She said that she was glad to be wrong, which is a great thing. Samantha, you here with us? All right, I'm going to move on to Jose. Jose, go ahead, please.
Didn't the markets just close? Because that would be almost the real telltale sign if the U.S. markets close. Chef's smiling. He's looking. I think they have, or they're about to. Yeah.
Ooh, you're saying they were waiting for the weekend? Okay, I'm hearing myself. You were saying that they were waiting. The reason why they didn't respond right away is because they didn't want to influence the oil prices. So they were just waiting for the weekend. For yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Good job, Jose.
Everybody's waiting for the weekend.
Oh my god, yeah. So maybe that's also
Next,
why he didn't put the threat in the post through social posts. He didn't want to spook the markets by saying what he's going to do about it. Maybe that was it. Okay, okay. Who's next?
next on this topic is, our handsome and wonderful singer over here, Mr. Jeff.
Oh, Jeffrey.
So, all right. You have the regime remnant douche canoes keep testing President Trump, right? Testing U.S. resolve. And they, just like Sketch had mentioned on your show, some of us smiling like a Cheshire cat that maybe got a little something yesterday, just kind of just waited for it, right? What did we do? So just like Sketch said, we wanted to flesh out exactly where those came from, and they did. So we hit, CENTCOM just hit Iranian missile and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites. They're explicitly framed in response to the regime remnants June 25th drone attack on a Singapore flag container ship, the MV Ever Lovely. I might have that wrong, which was exiting the strait along the Omani coast when it was hit by the IRGC one-way track drone. So, the U.S. statement context via CENTCOM reporting U.S. forces continue to provide safe passage and coordination and support to commercial vessels transiting the strait. The U.S. remains present and vigilant to ensure all aspects of the Iran agreement, are adhered to, obeyed, and in full force and effect. In other words, if you test us, we're going to kill whoever fucking did that. That's the signal, right? So he's already called it a foolish violation. And the regime remnants are thinking that they can leverage certain things that are stressing our force projection just to keep playing around. That's not true. We'll still make sure those people who did that pay the price. You might say it was a Pagovian tax to endogenize the negative externality of acting like a douche canoe by, internalizing that negative externality via missile to their forehead. That's what happened. So what does this kind of mean? It means it's enforcement. Right now it's enforcement, or at least that's where it seems like it's going in response to these assholes testing the MOU. It very much is also, you're not going to play the whole oil market thing with us. There's a reason we waited for the weekend. Donald's not dumb, right? Continues to make, what is President Trump's approach? Deal-making rhetoric and rapid military response. You'll find out style of messaging. Well, this is the find out part. This is the beginning of that. Just saying.
All right. I just want to point out, Jose, noticing that thing about the stock market had me laughing. Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. That's a good point. Next on this topic, we have, let's see here. I believe you are next.
Me? Yeah, okay. I'm assuming it's me. Okay, so Texas troop in the YouTube live chat is saying U.S. aircraft struck Iranian missile and drone storage location and coastal radar sites after Iran hit MV. Oh, Ever Lovely on. what is this? On June 25th with a one-way attack drone. Okay, I don't know what that other part is, but let me actually read you two things that Texas troops sent me. One is there was 3 blasts in Sirik, which is in the Hormuzgan province. This was reported by Sheen. And then the main official confirmation I have from CENTCOM. So here's the CENTCOM statement on this. So it's like completely official now. Let me see. Wow. Yeah, this is just from only from 10 minutes ago from CENTCOM. So CENTCOM is saying this. Here's the title of their announcement on X: U.S. strikes Iran in response to attack on commercial vessel. So U.S. Central Command CENTCOM forces conducted strikes against Iran in June 26 as a powerful response to yesterday's attack on a commercial ship that was transiting the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. aircraft struck Iranian missile and drone storage locations. Wow, okay. Iranian missile and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites after Iran hit MV. What is this? MV Ever Love? Why am I not understanding these words? MV Ever Love? What, okay, let me. Huh?
It could be MF instead. Let me see. Yeah, because the F is next to the V, so it might be MF. And you know,
it says
MFing.
MV Ever Lovely on 25th. Is that a name for something, Texas Troop? Like,
Could be the name of the ship.
oh, is that? Oh, that's the name of the ship. I'm like, what are they talking about? Okay, that's the name of the ship. Okay, so what? Is it a love boat? It's a love boat. They had a love boat, the Singaporean love boat. Okay, they hit the MV Ever Lovely. MV Ever Lovely is the name of the ship on June 25th. What the hell? What kind of a fucking name is that? All right, but okay. With okay, with a one-way attack drone, the Singapore flagged cargo ship was exiting the Strait of Hormuz along the Omani coast at the time of the Iran attack. This is, by the way, this is why the Islamic Republic attacked it. It was going by the Omani coast. The Islamic Republic doesn't like that. They say you have to, that's the southern part of the Strait of Hormuz. The Islamic Republic says you need to go past the northern part of the Strait of Hormuz. So it goes so CENTCOM continues, the unwarranted aggression against commercial shipping by Iranian forces clearly violated the ceasefire. Furthermore, Iran's dangerous behavior undermined freedom of navigation as commerce increasingly flows through the vital international trade corridor. CENTCOM forces continue to provide safe passage coordination and support to commercial vessels transiting the strait. The U.S. military remains present and vigilant to ensure all aspects of the agreement with Iran are adhered to, obeyed, and in full force and effect. Okay, and I just want to thank Texas Troop for sending me all of this to read to you guys. It's been very helpful. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, so yeah, that's the full information, officially confirmed.
All right. Next to comment on this, we have.
Wait. Somebody's saying, Armin, come on, catch up. Okay, like a boat named Lovely something is like really weird. Like in the middle of the war and, military operations, oil tankers. We have a fucking love boat in the middle of all of this. Like, come on, that threw me off. Like, I don't fucking know. All right.
We're gonna
love boat.
surprisingly good voice. It's that Italian thing, right? There's some great Italian singers. That's
It's a fucking. This world is fucked up.
I'm gonna try to get a boat called the SS Charmin Armin.
Yeah.
Very charming ship. All right. Next to comment on this topic, we have Kat. Go ahead, Kat.
Post on the group in school, almost I think 18, 19 hours ago, saying it's going to happen. I wasn't sure, so I was very careful, but I saw something that I saw an airplane that took out probably, I don't know, air defense system. And I know that this is coming before a strike, and I said it there. Just saying.
Okay. By the way, Kat, your audio is really bad. Your mic used to be better. Just letting you know.
But did you hear what I said, or was it
Yes.
completely bad?
No, we understood you. Just letting you know. No, it was understandable. And
And one question: did you know about the agreement today between Lebanon and Israel?
no, but that's not the topic that we're discussing. If you want to
Yeah,
put one in
okay.
the chat, if you put, yeah, we could.
I wanted
you could-
just to know if I already spoke about
no,
it. So
but you could ask it in the chat rather than in the middle of this topic. So put it in the chat so that we don't interrupt this topic. And thank you, Kat. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Okay. Who's next? Monkey.
Yes, I think we have the next topic.
Okay, wait.
We don't have any.
I have 3 super chat, but I do want to discuss what Kat brought up. If somebody at some point put one in the chat so that we could talk about it. That seems important. Let me go through the super chats really quickly. Ida, thank you so much for the super chat, saying, "Yeah, Armin, you missed quite a party that day." I think he's talking about that Jewish guy who was refused to speak in English and was interrupting anyone. Sounds like it was. Guys, I don't know why you guys want me to add a mod. It seemed like you all were having fun with it. Like it seemed like everybody was found it hilarious. So I don't know why you guys want me to bring someone in to ban that. I don't know. But thank you, Ida. Thank you for the super chat. And then we got another super chat from Casey. Oh, Casey is also here, by the way. Casey is saying, Hexet says G-Dome direct energy weapons tested. Ooh, what is this? Jeffrey, you know about this? G-Dome direct energy weapons tested?
Yeah. So we went all in. I played a role in this. So one of my training's in direct energy and high energy laser weaponry. So one of the things that Golden Dome is focusing on is leveraging directed energy at scale to offset the cost and production exchange ratio.
Oh, Golden.
The reason we're doing that is in what you remember you said on the show, like, oh, it should be space-based and boost-phased. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. What's the issues? One, we don't want to get into. We knew that this kind of escalate, all these different hotspots, thanks to the previous administration, all these other fucked up policies that put us in the goddamn spot we're in right now, meant that we were going to have probably an escalatory war in a number of places. And that is going to require us to have defensive measures, right, to deal with the proliferation of things like ballistic missiles and attritable drones and all this other shit. So how do you do that in a manner where you don't go fucking bankrupt? I mean, don't get me wrong, like SM-3 interceptors and Patriot 3s, they work. Like they worked. And it very much shuts down all the stupid Clintonista bullshit and Brock-Turdian assholes that were like, well, we can't really hit a bullet with a bullet. But we did numerous times, dickhead. So, and very much a shout out to Habitual Line Crosser, because he's actually a YouTube guy. He's a fellow vet, very much air defender, who's used and shot down ballistic missiles in anger. He actually has the plugs he's a cool dude. Anyway, so we know we're going to get into those kinds of exchanges. We know that leveraging a kinetic energy hit-to-kill interceptor-centric approach towards defensive architectures would be self-defeating economically, right? Because an interceptor costs you $1 million, where a fucking drone costs you $20,000. So we're going all in on directed energy. Part and parcel of that also applies to strategic missile defense or Golden Dome. A couple of the focuses played a role in it. One is Orbital Eagle, which ostensibly would be orbital-based nuclear pumped solid state lasers operating the ultra-short pulse mode with on-site artificial intelligence acting in the targeting kill chain version of the decision support role via neuromorphic edge computing, meaning you have these armored battle stations in orbit that are nuclear powered, so you don't have to worry about things. It's not like SBLIFX. So SBLIFX was kind of like this thing we researched in the late 90s. We were actually going to deploy it. Clinton fucked it. And it was very much a spillover.
Jeffrey, I have only 3 more minutes. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. So anyway, so the whole point being is, yeah, we're testing direct energy at scale to sit there and be able to as a technological fix to the proliferation of ballistic missiles and attritable long-range strike munitions in a manner that brings the cost and production exchange ratio back in the defender's camp. Donald's gonna make lasers great again. They can sit there and suck on his Cheeto dick. Fuck all y'all in the autocratic bloc and your bullshit missiles.
Oh my god, that was great. Okay, thank you. So, by the way, G Dome is the Golden Dome. I think so. I read that wrong. Thank you, Casey. And we got another super chat from Zipgun. Thank you so much. Saying Times of Israel said there were explosions at Syric. Was this the U.S.? Yes, CENTCOM just confirmed it. I could put the link to. Well, no, yeah, I could put the link to CENTCOM for you in the chat if you want to go check it out. So yeah, I'll put it in the chat for you. Zip gun here. Here's the CENTCOM. No, not the zipcom. Here's the CENTCOM announcement of what just happened in the chat. And thank you, by the way, for trying to bring that to our attention. I appreciate that. And then Flesh Interloper, thank you so much for the super chat saying for the MV Ever Lovely. Yeah, that's actually a nice name. MV Ever Lovely. It rhymes. Heart. MV, okay. MV is like motor vehicle, Texas Trooper saying. I didn't know that. Okay, so MV is motor vehicle, MV Ever Lovely. Wow, we were asking for a love tap. I didn't expect this to be literally a love tap. All right, so Fine Stars with a super chat. By the way, guys, I know I'm mispronouncing Fine Stars' name, but it's officially Fine Stars now. Fine Stars with a super chat saying, I vote for making Dajjal a mod, please and thank you. Oh, look at this, Dajjal. You have a vote of confidence with a super chat from the YouTube chat. Okay, Dajjal is giving a thumbs up. Okay. See, people love Dajjal. Oh, look at this. People in the Sophie is also saying love Dajjal. Okay, people love Dajjal. And then we have Flesh Interloper saying ching. Oh yeah, because we got the confetti. Thank you, Flesh Interloper. Thank you guys I didn't think today we're gonna reach our goal, but we did. Thank you.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.